What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some more DD2 and my Nightmare 4 playthrough. Let's go ahead and get things started, and we're on map number 2, Dragonfall Bazaar, of course, endgame Nightmare 4, and this is the Calling All Heroes era, focusing mainly on the Summoner and the EV2. Anyway, let's hop right on in and get things started up here. Now, this is one of those maps that doesn't get done very often. I think a lot of people got completely burnt out on this map from the gold farming potential. And let's see, how do I want to do this? I think we're just going to go with a little bit of a brute force technique. However, I think I am going to put a wall down. Let's see, let's throw a block right there. And I think that may actually be the only block we end up needing here. You know what? I could always just go with a real, just complete turtle build right around the cart here, but I don't want to take that route. I want to try to save the great control this time. You know what? Maybe I'll try to keep all the sub-objectives in this playthrough. Guess we'll have to see how that goes here, but anyway, let's see. We got a wall there. Down here we are going to use a little bit of brute force here. Not many areas to take care of the multiple angles of the archers on this map, and limited DU as well. Let's see here. See, we got four archers right there. I think I'm going to use a reflect shield up there as well. Now here I got mixed emotions on. You know what? I'm going to try something a little different here. Now, I haven't tried this before, but I think I'm going to try maybe an archer, a boosted or a buffed archer run right across there. Let's see if this is going to work. There's a lot I don't like about those angles. There's quite a bit I don't like about those angles, in fact. Now, I did get all those boosted at least. I feel like I'm missing some opportunities right out of the gates there, but I'm gonna have, you know what, let me just throw 2 more archers right here, just for good measure. And maybe we'll throw 2 here as well. Now that's gonna give me a little bit of last resort also. Let's see, let's turn it around about like that. Kind of a sloppy build here with the archers, but we'll try it out and see how it goes here. Now I got, what, 230 left, so that's what, 70, I can go 70, 70, and 90 on some protons. I don't like not having a reflect shield here, though. That's quite a bit of DU for that one, but I think if I want to try to hold this sub-objective, it might be good to do anyway. Let's see, that leaves me 170 DU. So that's 60, 50, 60. Let's see what I can do with that. Let's see, now I want to go all the way up here, I think. think I'll go 60 here. And then here, I think, can actually get away with the 50 maybe. I'll put like a little in shape here. I feel like these are too far over this way. See, let me go this way instead. Yeah, I think that's a little better. And then that's going to leave me 60 for this side. Now, where does... Looks like the pain really starts to come right about here. Now, like I said, I haven't tried this build. It's completely untested, so this may end up going poorly. But let's give it a shot. And what do I want to do for DPS? Oh, you know what? I didn't even get my monk in the mix yet. Oof. No Serenity Auras. I wonder if there's anything I can get rid of. I can actually get rid of one archer somewhere and put in 2 Serenities. I don't want to get rid of anything up there. Let me get rid of that archer right here and throw in 2 Serenities. I'm going to put one just right here. And then another one right here. And that doesn't give me complete coverage, but it's pretty decent. And I think I'm going to probably have to add in a little DPS on this one. But let's see. I'm going to go ahead and assume the position here and see how this goes. I'm going to try not to interact too much in Wave 1, as Wave 1 is always one of the tougher ones. Once you get a few upgrades in place, things get quite a bit easier. This flyer's going to start... There we go. The flyers are starting to take a little damage now. Give them a little help there. I'm wondering if these... Oh, we got some bugged flyers up there, it appears. Still, I've seen that quite frequently on this map, actually. Let's see if I can burn them out here. Is it gonna let me? Yeah, it is. Good. Alright, looks like we got one more. Is he gonna get stuck? Yeah, he's stuck too. Yeah, I don't know why, but it seems like I've had quite a few just with the bombers. The little Cobalt flyers. It's the only ones that ever seem to get stuck there. Don't really ever recall having any issues with any getting stuck over on this entrance here, but let's see how we doing over here. Looking pretty solid, actually. It held up pretty nicely, and I got a little spammy with the archers down there, but I think this is a solid setup here. Let's get all these guys upgraded. Let's see, it leaves me 400 left. I think we'll go 50 on that boost, and then the other 400 right across there. Looking good. I think I'm going to have to end up clearing out bugged flyers. Potentially on every wave over there. On this side, I guess we'll see. See, these guys are having a tough time too, it looks like. They're trying. But it's like they can't get over... Like they can't get over the edge there or something. That's very strange. I'll have to take a little clip of this and submit it in. At least it's a spot where you can spray them down. You don't have to sit there and wait too long. It's always a little irritating waiting for bug mobs to die. Particularly if it's a boss. Now let's see how this ogre fares here. Hopefully that proton is going to keep him locked up a little. I think I'm going to have to get in the mix a little here. Yeah, let me just get a little auto fire going on him here. Yeah, I believe he would have came and taken out one of those archers if I didn't get involved. That's one of the big benefits of having a decently geared Abyss Lord and a decently geared EV2 is they're just such solid partners. You can try a lot of different new builds and play around with stuff that's, you know, just different than what you're used to. Yeah, it looks like it's the bugged guys that are all that's left. Should be able to take care of the business there. There we go. Alright, now I definitely need a little bit more punch over here. So I am gonna throw more ups on those archers. So you know what, let me just get them all. Leaves me 200 left. I'm gonna throw 100 on that boost. And I'll get an upgrade on one of these guys. That should strengthen up that side a little bit. And of course we got a boss coming out of that lane and one coming out up top too. Up top I got the blockade, and that gives you quite a bit of forgiveness there. Now I did put it really close to that great control. Let's see, I'm hoping the boss comes out of this lane first, but we'll see. I don't really remember, to be honest with you. This isn't a map I've done a whole lot. I haven't done a whole lot of in quite some time. Come on. You baddies can come on out of there. It'll be fine. No, it looks like he's coming out of the other side first. But it's Quibbly, and Quibbly is a little squishy, so I don't think I'm going to have to worry too much about that. Oh yeah, Quibbly got rolled. Now let's check out Malthius is up here. Looking like he doesn't want to come out and play. We'll just spray him down pretty quick. Make light work of him with the old protons. Very nice. And no bosses left for this wave. Just a few more mobs. And it looks like I'm going to need some ups on these protons. This one's taking a little bit of abuse this wave. I'll go ahead and get that one up and now since I have the extra green mana sitting. And I believe I'm going to have to go take care of these flyers over here. The maps where you have bugginess like this, it's definitely dwindling down. Trendy's done a pretty good job at addressing these, but there are still a few. And this happens to be one of them. It actually seemed like it came with the last build, too. I don't recall that being that bad on this map in previous versions of the game. Let's see, we're still at 100% there. I'm going to throw one more up on that proton and make sure it's just dishing it out. Now 400 left, that's enough to go ahead and get all four of these guys to tier 3. Yep, I forgot to look. Well, wave 4. Don't really remember what we have going this wave. I think it may just be a bunch of baddies. You know what? I don't play with the big boy enough. Oof. Looks like it does pretty decent damage. I know people have hit really high DPS numbers with that big boy passive on the weapon. But it's not really something that matches my playstyle, to be honest with you. Oh, I forgot to mention, you see this the sword pet here rolling around. I'm just trying to get some levels on him. I'm getting a pretty nice collection of level 60 pets now. I've got level 60 pets for just about every one of my characters. Actually, I do have them for every one of my characters, and a few extras just in case, but I wanted to go ahead. I figured if I'm going to grind out some waves and the DPS is not necessarily required, why not get some free pet levels out of the deal? In fact, I probably, since I'm not really getting any gear off these maps, I should probably be on my Huntress with the gold passives, or the gold spheres as well, and collecting a little gold out of the deal. Maybe for the next episode of the playthrough I'll switch over and do that. But I did say I was going to use EV DPS the whole time, so I guess I can't do that. There'll be many more playthroughs, and without question many more opportunities to farm gold. So, and then all the gear and stuff I'm getting from this I'm just going to sell. So I'm not rolling in the cash right now, but I don't really need any as well. I think I've got like 600,000 or something sitting, which is, you know, obviously dipping a little low, but I just haven't had to spend any lately. Haven't received an upgrade in a while. Let's see, 800 left. 700. Let's go ahead and get both of these up. And then I think I want to put a little bit more attention on this side. Now that block hasn't taken any damage, so I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother upgrading that, but I am going to throw another up on that proton there, and then just start working on these guys. That should do it. Wave 5 is 7 now. I don't think I'll get anything all the way up to the full star upgrade. Just not too many, only 2 waves left, so I've got 2 more green mana chests to pop, and besides that, just with the baddies drop. So, just another failed juice bags jump there. Sadly, we get a minimum of one of those every episode. Looking good. This is actually one of the easy mode maps still. I think it's item power 800. There's a little confusion with a lot of people right now on the item power and the difficulty of maps. I think I might do a video and clear that up a little bit too for everyone. Of course, quite a few people know exactly how it all works, but I've gotten some messages from people curious as to why they're not getting any item power 1000 drops when they're doing an item power 1000 map, and that's they're 2 separate scales really. It's not I mean, it tells you right there what the level of the item power of the items that drop will be. A bow canister. See, only item power 619, so that's gonna go right to the vendor there. Only 12 bads left. I do have some stuck flyers though, so let me just go ahead and start working on them. Ugh, piece of cake. That, man, that's just absolutely insane ability. Excited to see what the gun winch is going to bring to the table as a straight up DPS character, because man, the EV2 is just beast. It's going to be tough to beat that, but you know, the gun winch being a straight up damage dealer only for the most part, or not for the most part, 100%. You know it's going to be beastly. Alright, wave 6 incoming. What was that proton like? It's still looking good up there. This one seems like it's taking the most heat, so definitely want to keep an eye on that. Just gonna let those flyers build up there till the end. Oh, these little spawning skeletons. Alright, so here's Quibbly's a chump. No problem getting through him. I'll spray it down just to get it done quicker there, but no problem at all getting through any of these bads. The only thing that has a chance of even making it even close to any of my archers, I think, is an ogre. And now that everything's upgraded, they're just going to get burned. It's going to be unhappy days for anything that comes rolling out. Get some of these flyers. Was that a traffic jam? Is there going to be more? I don't know. Only what, 61, 60, 58, 55. No, doesn't look like any more flyers, so I think we're good to go there. Just got to burn down the rest of these little guys. There's a mage in the mix, too. And I can't wait for the revamp, the strategic revamp. It's going to be awesome adding a little challenge back into the game. As right now, really, I mean, anyone with any, you know, if their builders are over 700 item power, and particularly if they have an Abyss Lord or in a series EV2, oh, it's just going to be over. So it'll be nice to get a little bit more of a challenge back into the game instead of just the grind. And of course, it's a gear-dependent game, so it's always going to be, if you're willing to make the grind, there's going to be a little easier time getting things done once you get the set of gear. But wave 7 here, this is, oops, I popped my swords by accident. This is pretty well good game on this match. And like I said, still one of the easier. Don't really have to exercise too much caution on this map. But if you are, you know, looking to be a bit of a completionist with the game, then of course you have to do this map as well. You got to be able to get them all done. That'll be interesting doing Life Fruit when I get to it. If I keep, I got to make sure Quab lives. Poor Quab, he never lives. I'll make sure he lives when I get to Life Root. Still quite a few episodes to go. I didn't pre-record all of these. I'm gonna record them in like probably 1 or 2 episode lumps, but I am gonna try to get one up at least a minimum of every day until I get the entire playthrough completed. Let's see how this ogre does. The protons are definitely helping things out, but like right now, no archers are shooting at him. The archers have too many targets. There was one, finally took a shot over. Even with these low-powered canisters, I'm always still looking for the hot item. Now, of course, the canister I'm using on this guy, the McManus, that really is the, in my opinion, that is the ultimate DPS canister to use. The heat dispersion is absolutely insane. So that's definitely the one I would recommend. Come on, bands. Oh, it's stuck flyers. I forgot about those. Looks like they're flying off the map there, maybe. Is he flying out of bounds? I've seen him fly, the stuck flyers on this map fly out of bounds back there. I'm not able to get him targeted, though, and that's not a good thing. There we go. He just died by default, so it's all good. See what kind of fat loots we get here. Come on, legendary chest. Well, there we go. Nothing, you know, worth mentioning, of course, in that I'm stuck in the proton position. If you get that way, if you just hit the ability again, it pops you back out of it. But anyway, that is going to do it for this episode, so thank you for watching. Click that like button, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll be finishing this playthrough up. Like I said, at the minimum, going to put up 1 video a day. So, thanks again. See ya!